Hello everyone, welcome back to the live stream. This week we've been doing all kinds of crafts and artwork, and we're back at tarot because this was what originally started this live stream too. Was I wanted to get better at reading tarot. So tonight, with those that are here, if you would like for me to pull your card and have your tarot read, just let me know in chat. Hey, I want a card read, and I will read your card. I do have a different deck tonight. I am using the Sandman deck. I have never used this one before. Earlier, I pulled it out, made sure it was charged up and everything. For those that aren't familiar with tarot, that means that I made sure that there was no negative energy attached to it. I actually charged these in the sun, and I will tell you why I charge them in the sun. My goddess deck, I charge in the moonlight because it's goddesses. My Sandman deck, I charge in the sun because it's Sandman. I know that probably doesn't make any sense for me. That's important. It's probably nothing, but that's the way I do it. So I actually charge these in the sun, and I was just asking it random questions earlier and was able to get some readings. So we are going to try this deck tonight. I do have the accompanying book that goes along with it. These cards were drawn by McKean. Let me double check before, I don't want to mess up the names. Dave McKean, who also did Mirror Mask, I believe, with Neil Gaiman. And the text for this is provided by Rachel Pollack. So when I pull a card from here, I will read what is written on here and then go from there. Hey, Chris! How are you? Doing good tonight, I hope. By the way, my candle, my setup is a little different. I was like, ooh, let me get some kind of vibe going on here, right? Like, this would be cute. And I started setting everything up, and when I went to go set up my ring light, I turned my ring light, and my ring light completely broke. So the lighting is slightly off. I'm going to have to try to either fix it or replace it, but my ring light is legitimately like sitting against the wall right now, just holding on for dear life. So we have the little spooky vibe going on right here. It makes my heart happy, and that's what this is about, is just finding joy, right? Okay, so which one of you two that I see in chat, Chris or Aaron? Chris, you want me to start with you? I know you do. I know you do. All right. Chris, I remember last week's. Let's see what this week is. By the way, last week, did you have more of those feelings that was that we talked about on your tarot card reading, or was it just like, did the tarot cards help you see it more? I'm interested. I'm interested in seeing what was the aftermath of these readings. All right, Chris. Oh, these cards are anxious. Oh, they want to talk so bad. Oh, I've never had them talk. And now they're like, please, 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 please. So I got to calm them down just a minute. All right, Chris, I think you're getting this. All right. This is the Ten of Swords, and it was in reverse. And I'll show you, like, it is a really pretty card. It's really pretty. And obviously, you know, Dave McKean, if you're familiar with his artwork, this is very Dave McKean, and I love his artwork. So the Ten of Swords, let's see what the book has to say about it. What I liked about this book, as I was, flipping through earlier, was that it doesn't just give you the meaning, but it kind of goes in more detail about what the card overall is. So it's a really cool. You'll see what I mean when I start to read. this. I've got to find the Ten of Swords. All right. So each one of these cards also have, because it's a Sandman deck, each one of them has a character. The eyes are closed here, but not to avoid anything. Instead, we return to the image of the dreamer, whose dreams the different visions of the suit. In this case, the dream is not of conflict or pain or aggression, despite their strong presence in the Swords card. Instead, we see an abstract dream of intellect and its construction. This dreamer creates a universe of thought rather than sensuality. We may think of this as an escape or a retreat from the difficult issues raised in the previous cards, or we may look at it as transcendence, the ability of the mind to rise beyond the painful details of life into abstract visions of pure intellect. The meaning of this card in reverse, and that's what you got, the meaning that you got was confusion, a flawed vision, becoming distracted by worry or responsibility. So let me think about this card and how it affects you, Chris. I think with last week's card and the pulling of the card, I don't know if you started doing a lot of introspective thought. But that's kind of what I'm feeling, is that you've had a lot of introspective thought about things in general. And you are dreaming, you are thinking of what you want outside of right now. And it is becoming a little, like, you're a little overwhelmed still. You're still a little overwhelmed. But you are beginning to dream. That's what I feel, is like you're all beginning to start thinking of the light at the end of the pandemic tunnel. But it's still like there's still very overwhelming. See who I have. Lydia, hey, how are you? Kayla, what's up, my baby? Yeah, it does seem to go with last week's very, very well. That's why I was worried. I will say I was a little worried that these cards wouldn't talk to me, but they are talking to me quite loud. All right, Aaron, let me do yours. Let me do yours. Aaron, you've got a lot going on in your head right now. Like, you're excited, this is fun, you're enjoying it, but there's like a thought that you're wondering if I'll get. Does that make sense to you, Aaron? There's a thought that you're wondering if I'll pick up on. Okay, I think this is your card. No, this is your card. All right. You've got the Five of Wands in reverse. This is a pretty cool card. Very abstract looking. Fingers are on fire. So the Five of Wands in reverse. Kayla, you're excited. You're like, let's go. Let's do this. Everybody really enjoyed this last week. And I'm going to be honest, like, I really enjoyed this last week a lot. I've been looking forward to this all week. And by the way, guys, I got another Halloween dress I'm wearing tomorrow night. I'm so stinking excited. I know that's just like silly. I know, but I haven't been able to wear, I got these dresses in the middle of pandemic and I haven't been able to wear them because we haven't been able to go anywhere. And so for me to be able to wear them, to do tarot, I am so excited. I'm so excited. All right. The Five of Wands. The hand returns, but now the fingers have all become torches, with their flames moving through darkness. The hand rises up from that dense matter, but the torches, the wands, travel through the dark, bringing in the firelight of creativity. If the wands form paintbrushes, then we see a kind of merging of the whole self with creative action. Actually, if we look closely, We can see that they look like tubes slipped over the fingers, a little like puppets. Unlike the three, we do not see the fingers at all the same level or in any kind of form pose. Instead, they point in a different direction. Notice that the flame on the forefinger is curved as if the finger has moved sharply from the right to the left. The effect is one dynamic wand energy. What does it mean for it to be in reverse? Conflict becomes more serious, anger, and possibly a feeling of betrayal. You've had an argument recently? Like, that's what this card is about. Like, you've not a serious argument, but it's hurt your feelings pretty badly. Something was said that hurt your feelings. Now I'm going to say this. Once I said that out loud, I also got the same time was one. It wasn't a big deal. Like, in the grand scheme of future, it's not that big of a deal. It hurts your feelings, but I also get a part of, like, maybe you had a role to play in that argument, so it was a little bit of both. I don't know. But it was an argument that you took to heart and you've been mulling over in your head. Just know that in the grand scheme of things, the argument isn't the end all be all. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yeah. There's something like with an argument, and you are, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like there's something that there's something that was a misunderstanding you took to heart. That's what I'm getting from that. We'll think about this. We'll think about this and see what happens. That's what I'm getting from that. I also, by the way, I have runes. I have, let me show you what they kind of look like. So this is what they kind of look like. They're little runes. I did make them out of resin. I have charged them and I have let them soak up moon energy. They've been around for about 2 months now. I know very little about runes. I'm going to be really honest with you. Now, I do know that whereas like tarot is a direction, runes is more like a general thing. So we'll get to the runes later on, but I've always wanted to learn how to read these, and so I'm really stinking excited about this. All right. We'll see how it goes. All right. Runes, I know. All right, let's see. Who's next in the card reading realm? I believe Lydia. Lydia. You ready, kiddo? Okay, there's just, I don't know, there was a pause with your card for a moment. I don't know what that was. There's a pause with your card. I don't know. There's something, I don't know. All of a sudden I just got, wait. Wait. That's what it was. It was a wait. These cards all of a sudden just got really like, no, I think they got kind of camera shy because now they're not wanting to talk to me. So we're going to pull my other cards. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden these stopped talking entirely. I say talking, you guys probably think that's absolutely crazy. It's not talking. It's not like I hear voices or anything like that. It's that I feel the energy. Like I feel their communication coming through. And all of a sudden, those decided to stop. Aaron, I'm going to pull your card with this after I do Lydia. I'm going to pull your card with these and see if I get something different. All right. Like I said, those cards just went cold. All right, Lydia. All right, Lydia. Oh! You got Lakshmi? Again, I wish I need to go and Google all these names so that way I can say them properly and respectfully. But you got Fortune. So that's where you are with this. Let's see what your card has to say and what kind of, it's a goddess, by the way. The Hindu goddess of fortune and prosperity, Lakshmi is believed to be attracted to sparkling jewels, which are like the riches she bestows upon her favored worshippers. So the meaning of this is the generosity of the universe, the ability to be open to abundance, positive expectations, awareness of beauty and love. Oh, I know what this one is. Because of what you're doing right now, I think this one has to do with just, it's, you know, you're seeing things that you haven't seen before and they're absolutely gorgeous. I think you're feeling very thankful for the opportunity that you have right now. And there's something really cool about to be seen. That's what I'm getting this. Like, this is, you're about to, because you're being so positive right now and you're in a feel-good place, that positivity is starting to attract something. Yeah, you're about to see something really, really stinking cool. I want to see this one. All right, Kayla, do you want you or Heather to go first? Which one? Which one do you want to go first? You or Heather? I love this deck. I'm really sad that the Sandman deck went cold though. It got crisp, but then it just went cold. All right, Kayla. I'll do yours first. Actually, no, I'm going to do Heather's. Okay. Heather, you've got a couple of cards coming out right now. Yeah, you've had two cards come out, both in reverse. You have the Ten of Swords and the Nine of Staves. The Ten of Swords, I remember, have to do with intellect. And the Staves, I'm still hard to get the Staves. All right, Staves. So the Ten of Swords, though, is in reverse. It means more needs to be considered before complete understanding can be gained. Overwhelmed by too much information, things need to be prioritized. And then you've got the Nine of Staves. So both of these came out at the same time. I'm interested in what this means together. What does this mean, my loves? All right. Got the Nine of Staves. In reverse, feeling overwhelmed by work. A break is needed. Okay. So both cards are overwhelmed. You are overwhelmed. I don't know. I feel tightness in my chest. Feel tightness in my chest. I don't know. There's also there's an idea of going somewhere. There's an adventure idea. And that is kind of stressful too. But you're really looking forward to it. It's just you don't know how you're going to get to that. I don't know. It's okay. So it's a bunch of jumbled mess. Heather, you've got a bunch of stuff going on in your head, girl. All right. So you are definitely overwhelmed, which is just a general thing for the pandemic, but you're overwhelmed by a positive thing. I don't know. I feel like it's a travel thing, but it's not travel. It's like a movement of some sort. I don't know. There is some type of movement going on that you're excited about, you're wanting to get to, you're overwhelmed at how it's going to happen, but you know it's going to get there. Okay, that's where I got with yours, Heather. All right, Kayla, my girl, I got you now. Ooh, why are you thinking? Okay, all right, you're wanting specifics. You're wanting specifics. You've got a specific question, don't you? Yeah, you do. You definitely have a specific question. Like, I don't know. Okay, all right. Let's choose your card. Let's choose your card. You got some. You've been going through it. Okay, so hold on. I gotta stop. Okay. So Kayla tagged me in a post the other day about reading tarot and how the tarot is like, you gone through it, you going through it. Yeah, you going through it. How do I get that? How do I get past it? Thoughts and prayers? Like, that's why I had to say it. You're going through it. All right. Ooh, you got heavy. Why are you heavy all of a sudden? I'm like here, heavy. Heavy. Okay. All right, you got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups. And we know cups have to do with emotion and love and all that good jazz. Our emotional well-being. So let's see. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Allowing fantasies to influence how you view life. More objectivity is needed, projecting onto others. There's two there. There's two that just came up. So on the card itself, when I'm looking at the card, there's an image that kind of popped out, and I don't know what's going on. There's a skull on this card. There's a skull on this card. There's something to do with the end, and the idea that you have for the end is not, I don't know, it's a little jumble. Hold on. You have, oh God, help me. This one's hard because you're not seeing, excuse me, you're not seeing a situation for what it is. You are seeing what you want to see out of the situation. And the situation is coming to an end, but you're not going to ever see it for what it actually was. And because you don't see it for what it actually was, there's an opportunity that you're missing. So my suggestion is right now, think of something that is coming to an end, all right? And really analyze that. There's something you're missing. There's something that you've thought one thing, but it is an actual another. And that right there is something you absolutely need to see. So review what is coming to an end. Thoughts and prayers. That's right. Review what's coming to an end there's something coming to an end, and you're not seeing it for what it is at all. At all. All right. See who's next in here. Next in here. You all want runes. I know that. You all want runes. Okay. So the runes, I am going to pour them out. Again, what I understand of runes, and I'm going to grab my phone over here. Grab my phone. And I am going to look up rune meanings because, guys, I don't know the runes. So I'm going to look up rune meanings. And I know that these runes are called the Elder Futhark. Oh, that's right, Aaron. I was going to try yours again. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I have Dory fish memory, remember? The Dory fish memory. All right. These cards, they just love me and they know how to talk to me. So, you know, I'm going to have to work with my Sandman Tarot a little bit more and get them to connect. I think that's the thing, is that I haven't used them, so it's very hard for them to connect to me right now. Chris, they had something important to tell you, though. So, all right, Aaron. I'm interested to see if you get the same. There we go. You also got the Fortune one. You got the Fortune one. So there's something that you're, okay, so yeah, it's totally different. That's totally different from the other card. So I just pulled two. Just felt the need to. I don't know why, but I just felt the need to. So I did pull two for you. And you've got the Fortune, and then you also got the Five of Cups. And it is front facing. Disappointment with intimate relationships, disillusionment, sadness, concentrating on problems instead of assets, desire to move on. So this is a weird one. You've got Fortune and you've got this sadness. So on one hand, you are seeing the beauty of life, and on the other hand, there is sadness to you. There's something that is holding you down. Yeah, there's the sadness, and then there's the something that's holding you down. This makes more sense to me than that other card. That other card I kept trying to figure out. I'm like, I just don't apply to that. But this one applies. You are seeing the beauty in life, and you are seeing the abundance that you have, and you are being grateful for those things. But then there is something still within you that doesn't feel fulfilled. There's something in you that is reaching for more, and you're just not totally satisfied. You know you should be, but you are not. You are thankful for what you have, but there is something that you want more. So yeah, there we go. That's what that one had to say. That's what that one had to say. All right, not this one. Okay, so what do I know about runes? So first off, I know I've got like a little thing to be able to pull up runes, but I am going to pull up rune reading and see what we can do. All right, because again, this is also learn with me. I know that I have a gift for being able to feel what you are thinking. I know I have the ability to do those kinds of things, and I do have the ability to interpret the symbols that the universe gives. But I don't know how to exactly read runes, so there's one called the two-draw rune. Using a method of your choice specified and to choose 2 runes and place them side by side. The 2 runes would either strengthen one another or oppose one another. If they are like meaning, they will assist each other. Okay, so we're going to do a 2-rune draw. And I am going to pull up the rune meanings so that way we can figure out what this means. I do remember one. I do remember there's one that looks like an arrow, and I believe that's Tyr, which is justice. I'll double check. I'll double check. All right. So let's find out what we're going to do. I am going to hold my hands over this and pick 2 for you. And then we'll put them side by side. So this is Aaron's. So it's 1, 2. All right. So the ones that you got look like this. Okay. That's the ones you got. All right. And what is it? What is it? All right. You've got the Uruz power, primal creative force, gateway. And then you also got the Rizaz or Thor, protection, polarity, and regeneration. So they said one will enhance the other or oppose one another. So I think this is an enhancement of one another. And if this one means creativity and this one means power, then this means that you are like, your next step would be, you're not thinking of opening up your own business, a craft business? Not at all. Not at all. What is this for then? It's going to be interesting. This is an interesting try for me because I'm so used to talking to my tarot, but this is a different, runes are entirely different. All I get is creative power, creative power, creative power. What does creative power mean? All right, I'm going to set yours aside. Remember creative power, Aaron, okay? I need to figure this out. What is the creative power? All right. And Kayla? I don't remember. No, I do remember. It was the 7 of Cups in reverse. Wasn't it the 7 of Cups in reverse? Let me make sure. All right. 7 of Cups in reverse. Yes, allowing fantasy to influence how you view life. You aren't seeing the problem for what it is. You're objectifying it. Like there's something you need to see. All right. Chris, rune time. Okay. You also got this guy, but you also got that guy. So this guy, what is that guy like? I'll remember these things, right? All right. So the Uruz power. So this guy is power. All right, creative power. Primal creativity. Sorry, primal creativity. Primal creative force. All right. And then it's also meaning gateway. Remember that, Aaron, because you got this one. It means gateway as well. And then you have this guy, which is Jera Earth. Cycles. Cycles. Right action. Wow, guys, I am This one's testing me. I like this. I like this a lot. This one's challenging me. All right. You've got Cycle of Power. Cycle of Power. Again, like I'm going to just sit there and think about these things because that one's interesting. Stargate, Chris. Stargate. It is a gateway. Gateway, and it's also the cycles. So what is that? Are you seasonal? Something is seasonal? Whatever question you've come to the live stream with, it's seasonal. Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm getting is it's seasonal. That's so weird. That's really weird. I don't understand. But it's loud and clear. Seasonal, seasonal, seasonal. That's weird. All right. Kayla and Heather and Lydia, y'all want a rune as well? Let's get this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to really start studying these runes too, because these are interesting things and they're very confusing to me. And when something's confusing to me, you know what I want to do? Learn more. All right, Lydia. Lydia, you've got, let's see, you've got this guy who's the Solar Chariot. Rhythm. Okay, rhythm. And then you've got the Wunjo Joy, which is kinship, heritage, and joy. So you've got rhythm and joy, rhythm and joy, rhythm and joy, rhythm and joy, rhythm and joy. Yeah, rhythm and joy. Good night. These are hard, y'all. I like this. This is hard. I don't know. Enjoy your just enjoy your adventure with the family. You're gonna have a great adventure. And then the card also kind of suggests that too, that there's something with your adventure. Oh yeah. Creative power, Aaron. I think the creative power has to do with I keep coming back to a word, and I know for a fact this isn't you, but I keep coming back to the word business. In my head, it cycles over and over and over again with you. I don't know why, but it is cycling over and over and over again. All right. Heather. Oh, hold on. That one came with you. All right. Whoo, these are interesting looking ones. All right. We have, if I can find them, you have the Hagalaz Air. It is transformation, egg of life. Egg of life. And then you have, see if I can find this guy on my screen. There we go. Then you have this guy. He is Peorth, Hearth, divination, luck, and primal law. So you have transformation, egg of life, and primal law. Divination too. Have you been getting some messages that you just kind of have been hiding in the back, like you're feeling things about people? Yeah, you're feeling things about people and you're trying to stay out of their heads, but you're having a hard time. So yeah, it's that's what I got from your runes. You're feeling people. I could be reading these runes incredibly wrong too, guys. So if you're watching this and you read the runes, please for all that I find holy in this universe, and for a pantheist, that's a lot. Please let me know in the comment below. But yeah, Heather, you're reading people and you don't want to. You're reading people and you don't want to. You're feeling intrusive. Well, hello there, Ace. I don't know who you are, but hello. It's accurate, Kayla? Okay. So there we go. All right, Kayla, I'm reading yours, yeah? Because I did Heather's just now. Let's read yours. All right. You have, as far as runes are concerned, the first one that came out was the Ingu's Fertility, True Love, Music, and Harmony. That's what that one means. And then you have the Jira, Earth, the Cycles, Right Action. So True Love, Music, and Harmony, and then Right Action. I am going to say right now, no. You interested in somebody? You got a crush on somebody? You're waiting on something. You're waiting on something. Ah, yeah. I don't know. I'm getting this. I know who you are then, Ace. I know who that name is. I remember you telling me you preferred to be called that. Yes. But yeah, Kayla, it's all I just get you, yeah, like you're said, I think I'm reading that one's wrong. I don't know. It's True Love, Harmony, and Earth Cycles. I'm gonna have to think about this one, Kayla. Yeah. So it is so this is true for you, Kayla, that there is what I just said? Oh, interesting. Okay. All right. That's interesting. We'll see. All right. Since I have other people on here, so who else wants to get their cards read tonight? Make sure you put in chat and I will pull your card. I'm putting my runes back over here. I think I need to do a lot more research on these guys because they're really cool, and it seems like I can read somewhat well with them, but I'd like to get some more research done on that so that way I feel better about my practice. You did. You made me think tonight, which is one of my favorite things to do anyways, right? By the way, sparkling water. I just put it in a fancy cup. Why? Because I can. And I like drinking out of my fancy cup. So, all right. Oh, you want me to pull your mom's card? If she wants her card pulled, I will, because you know I love that woman. Oh, that's right. I don't know if Robert is on here or not, but yes, I will definitely pull one for Robert as well. So let's pull one for your mom, Kayla. Your mom's busy right now doing something? No. I don't know. Okay. Anyways, I'm trying to get into Chandler's headspace and pull a card for her. Ooh. What is that? What is that? Oh, she got the Three of Cups in reverse. Again, we know that cups have to do with emotion. So she got the Three of Cups in reverse. And for her, that means overindulgence, too much celebration, time to get to work. See, your mom's been playing too much. The universe wants her back to what she was doing. That's what that means. Wait, I gotta pull another card for your mama real quick. I gotta pull another card for your mama. Here we go. We got this one right here. Fertility. She got fertility. So what I'm getting, whatever she's about to go back to, like, hustling doing, this is going to be a good time for her. This is going to be a time of prosperity for her, but she's got to get started like right now. Right now. That's what that is. There you are. I knew you were. It's like, wait a minute. It's spot. Yay! Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, I felt like you were busy, but then you weren't all of a sudden. So that's why I was like, wait, what's going on? So that makes sense to me now. You were at work and you took a break. All right. So yeah, it's you took off enough time to get back to work, and this next era of work is going to make you some money. It's going to be a prosperous era. So yeah, wait a minute. Something else. I feel like you're going to meet somebody that's like a networking thing because of this. Either you've already have or you're about to, but there's somebody that's about to be new in your life. And because of that new connection, it will bring in more revenue for you. That's what I'm getting. That's a more revenue type thing. So, yeah. Lisa, I'm going to say at this point, we'll just ask the cards. Let's just ask the cards for that one particular answer. All right. You've got the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I asked it specifically, what's the outlook for your real estate? And okay, so these feelings are transitory. A more prosperous phase of life is on its way. So that's not it. You don't need to go into real estate. This is just an idea that has come into your mind, and it's going to be leaving pretty quickly because there's something else. There's somebody that you're about to come in contact with. That's what I'm getting on there. Yeah, that idea is a brief moment. That's what I'm getting from this. All right, Lydia, let's get Brian. Brian. You definitely have a change coming. And it is being ushered in, Lisa, by somebody. Like, this change is being ushered by somebody, and it's not it doesn't feel bad. Like, sometimes you get change that just feels bad. Like, it's going to be a hurtful time, but by the time you get out of it, it's great. This isn't that. This is good. This is going to be a good feeling. This is going to be a good time. You're not going to have any horrible issues going through this part. And it's somebody is bringing this into you. Ace, kind of because I am, kiddo. All right. So Brian, let's go to Lydia and get Brian. Brian doesn't think I can read him. He's interested. He's anxious. He doesn't want to offend me. But he has his doubts. Yeah, he has his doubts. That's where I am with Brian. Brian, you got wisdom. Sarah Savati. She's a beautiful goddess. So Sarah Savati, she is, I believe, a Hindu goddess. Let me double check. Yep. Is the Hindu goddess of knowledge and culture, is the embodiment of true wisdom. Sitting upon her lotus throne, she symbolizes spiritual knowledge as well as the refinement of the arts. You got her at face value, and it's not in reverse. So it's an interest in spiritual knowledge, a teacher who will share with you what you seek, or perhaps you are that teacher. Wisdom gained in a graceful manner. I don't think it's like a spiritual awakening thing. I don't think it's a spiritual awakening thing. I don't think you're finding like a teacher to. This is an emotional awakening thing. This is healing. This is, I don't know. I want it, like, it feels sticky. Like it's a complicated situation, but you are getting movement through that complicated situation. Yeah, it's sticky. There are multiple things that touch this problem. But because of someone, just like Lisa, because of someone in your life recently, you're moving past those stickinesses. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, Brian, but that's where I feel this. It's a sticky thing, but you are going to be moving past it. You already are starting to feel some of those healing properties. That's, again, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's where we are. That's what this is. Okay. Robert, if you are watching, Sushi, that's how I call you. That's what I call you, Sushi. By the way, we're going to spend some time saying something about Robert real quick. Robert was one of, and it still is, probably the smartest kid that I ever knew. I started recently reading the Russian writers that you read in high school, and oh my gosh, I need a study guide, man. I need a study guide. Oh, goodness. I am still doing readings. Lilith and Gwen, I will do them. I will do you guys as well. Yes. Let me get sushis. Let me get sushis. All right. You put up a lot of blocks. There are so many blocks. All right, Robert. Yeah, okay. I think this is your card. All right. You've got Freya in reverse. You've got Freya in reverse. Oh no, Aaron, I hate that. I hate when I do that too. Like and people don't understand it. Like when you have social anxiety, I'm not trying to avoid you. I'm not trying to be weird. It's just that sometimes I shut down and I don't know what to say. And then because then I'm pausing, I seem even weirder and my anxiety just goes through the roof. Like, oh, it's awful. Ah, all right. So he has Freya in reverse. Freya in reverse. And that means oppressed by another's power and authority, insecurity, loss of personal power. You're lost. You're lost without a guide. You feel hopeless. I don't know. That's what I get. There's a lost. I'm lost. I don't know the direction. Yeah. Let me pull one more card for you. I was just getting told to do this, so I'm going to do that. And you've gotten Oya. Oya. I believe she is an African goddess. I will read that one because I enjoy reading the goddesses to you guys. Oya is the Yoruba goddess of the Niger River, is considered a patroness of female leadership and strength. Because of this, woman will often ask her for the right words. And she's in reverse. Discord, imbalance, valuing lower energies over high. So all this sadness or this loss, like you're lost. This is coming from an imbalance that needs to be rectified. You're spending too much time on one thing and not another. You're not self-care. You're not taking care of you. You are pushing you back and just trudging along. Man, this pandemic really got to you. Yeah, you're just trudging along with no real direction. That's where we're going. Yeah, that's it. Yep. That's where I feel that with you, Sushi, is that you have no direction, but you've got to do some introspection. You've got to look at what you value. You got to start finding you. Yeah, you need to start finding you. So that's where we are. And let me pull 2 runes for you as well. Okay, that one kept wanting to jump out, so go. All right. Oh! Oh! Okay. So you've got an interesting one. You've got a blank rune. And my understanding of the blank rune is basically I get to interpret that as any way, shape, fashion, or form I feel like interpreting it based on the other rune that you've got. So the other rune that you have, Sushi, is the Manasman, the divine union, manifestation. So I now knowing your tarot and then pulling this, it's definitely you've got to get yourself out of this imbalance. This is you. This is you. You have a complete, clear path to success if you can get out of your head and take care of you. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And I'm maybe wrong, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. So, all right. Who was next? That was Lilith and Gwyneth. So Lilith, I'm going to pull yours first. You're so excited. It's so cute. You're so excited. Yes, I know you're one of my biggest fans. I understand. So cute. You're so excited. You're trying to just think of something. It's okay. we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you want to come out too? Okay, all right. I got two. I got two coming out to play. All right. I've got the King of Swords in reverse, and then I have the Wawalak, which is oppression. So we're going to go with the King of Swords first. And the King of Swords in reverse is wanting authority to take over to avoid responsibility, placing too much trust in the intellect, being too critical. And then you have the Wawalak, which is feeling overwhelmed, oppressed by circumstances or emotions. Like the Wawalak, the light has left your life. So yeah, I think you're still feeling very overwhelmed about your direction in life. I think that's where we are with this. Like nothing has really cleared up, and maybe some of the things that you have done this week have made you feel a little bit more overwhelmed. You've definitely wanted to shut down a couple of times this week. Emotionally, I feel like you've definitely wanted to have shut down. Yeah. You wish somebody else could take this and do whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, you're just done with it. You would rather have somebody else do it for you. You don't want to decide on something. Yeah. So you've got to make this decision though. I will tell you this, like from what I'm feeling on this has to be your decision, because if you don't make the decision, or if you don't do this thing yourself, if you don't fulfill that yourself, this is going to be constantly in the back of your head as a regret. There's some kind of decision that you're not willing to make, but if you don't make that decision, it's a regretful for the rest of your life. So you need to be the one that answers that. All right, Gwyneth, your turn. Your turn. Well, first let me pull Lilith's runes while I've got this right here. Okay, right here. So you have, like I said, I believe this one's called Tear. No, Tiwa's Victory. Tiwa's Victory looks like a little arrow. Tiwa's Victory. It's a masculine gods. It's a warrior rune. It's a, and then you have the Sowulo, the Thunderbolt, the Wheel of Power. Both of them are masculine. Both of them are masculine. Both of them are power. I don't know. That's an interesting one. The runes have really stumped me. I'm going to be honest. The runes have definitely stumped me, and it's been one of those things where I've got to do some more research on these, because you've got two masculine ones, and it's just interesting. I don't know what this means. I need to practice my craft. That's what I need. But it's like masculine power. I don't know. Are you leaning on your dad a lot lately? I mean, I don't know. That's not right. I don't know. There's masculine power. I don't know. I'm going to have to think on these. I'm really going to have to think on the runes, and I'm going to have to do some more research. We might be pulling runes next week too, because I'd like to learn this better. I enjoy divination. I enjoy being able to help people with problems through the guidance of cards and runes. I've done it for my kids. My oldest daughter, I'm still pulling her cards on whether or not this house is going to go through. It's just what I enjoy. If you don't believe in them, that's fine. No problem. But I do. So I enjoy learning more of this. And I'm going to do Gwen's. I was doing yours just now, Lilith. Both the runes and the cards. I was doing yours. Now I'm going to do Gwen's. Okay. Gwen, you've got the Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. So it's an interesting, okay, so this is what it looks like. And I got, when I picked it up, I got like really hardcore Maiden Mother Crone vibes. Maiden Mother Crone vibes. So I don't know what that, I don't know why I got those vibes, but I got the Maiden Mother Crone vibes. So let's look at what the Three of Cups in reverse looks like. Overindulgence, too much celebration, time to get to work. So you have the same thing as Lisa. So that's but yours got a different vibe than what I had Lisa's. Have you been spending a lot of time with mom? Like you've got to like, this one is you've a nest thing. For me, for that card and you, it's a nest thing. You need to be out of the nest. I don't know that it makes any sense. Okay, so that makes sense to you then, Lilith, the whole males in your dreams. Okay, that's why you got the masculine runes. I'm going to pull Gwen's runes and see what we can find about... I'm knocked over my obsidian. It was a ring, though. In my belief system, when you hear a ring, it is a spirit coming, an ancestor answering some type of need. I have what's called witch bells on my doors, which basically protects my house using the power of my ancestors. And anytime the bell rings with the opening or closing of the doors, it kind of, for lack of a better term, kind of activates my ancestors to protect my home. So, all right, Gwyneth. There we go. Gwyneth, you also got the Tawaz, the arrow. Wrong book. Look at me. Y'all. All right. So you've got this one, which was the Tawaz victory. Another one is it's a masculine god warrior rune. And then you've gotten, what is this guy called? Hold on, I'm still looking him up. Oh no, come back. The Iwaz, the Tree of Life, Dreaming or Magic. You've gotten that. So you've got a warrior rune and you've got a dream rune, magic rune. I think that you are fighting a path. I think you're fighting a path. There's a certain gift. I think this is it. I think there's a certain gift you have that you've been denying that you have this gift. I think that's what the cards and the runes mean. You have a gift. It probably came from your mother or your grandmother. But this gift scares you. It shouldn't. It's a beautiful gift. That's what I'm feeling right there. Is that there's something. It happens in your sleep. It's like a dream, but not a dream. I don't know. You have got a gift that you've been denying. That's where we are with this. Yeah. So yeah, Gwen, it's not necessarily, at first I thought it was leaving the nest, but I don't know if it's that or if it's just becoming full, like becoming the person, coming into your gift. That's what I'm thinking. That's what it feels like anyways. I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. All right. Okay, guys. We've been doing this for over an hour now. So I am going to, I think I got everybody. Make sure you want to speak now or forever hold your peace. Who would like to have me read their cards or runes? If you're sitting there and you're interested, let me know. I'll wait because I know chat kind of. So while I wait and see what's happening, what was going on, I am going to read tomorrow. I will have another tarot reading tomorrow. I am going to play around with my runes a little bit more tomorrow to see if I can get a better understanding. So that way, when I'm pulling those, I can be a little bit more accurate for you. I try to be as accurate as I possibly can. Reading whatever I can read through through the the energy that I get. But also, Erin inspired me yesterday, and I am working on something. There's a little bit of a project into play. I have to do some research about it, but there is this concept in the haunt community called Make and Take, which is a workshop in which you would pay for supplies. Your supplies are there, and you make the object as the instructor is giving instructions. And then you, of course, take it away. That's why it's called a make and take, because then you have it. So Erin, you suggested last night for me to do some kind of tutorials on things like crafts that you guys would have in the house, like materials you would have in the house, and be able to do those things one-on-one with you guys. I actually really like that idea. So I am going to be spending some time thinking about the types of things that you have around your house. Please, please, please leave in comments, the type of materials that you might have around that is crafting. I figured pretty much everybody has flour. So if I need to make a glue, you guys have flour, that kind of stuff. But I am definitely going to be doing some tutorials where I will give you a list of materials to gather. But then I am also going to look into developing little craft kits that I can send to you so you can work along with me during these. So Erin, thank you. That was a great idea. Appreciate it. All right. What was it? Gwen, it might be art. Said, it might be my art. Being a leader, spiritual leader, I always doubt myself. You do always doubt yourself with your art, and you should not. You should not. You are a very talented artist. I have your artwork in my home. Oh goodness. Toilet paper goes. We should do that. Make a ghost out of toilet paper. I'm for this idea. Okay. So anyways, until tomorrow, be happy, be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, stay away from people, and know that I love you all. And I am so appreciative. I say it all the time. I am so appreciative that you guys hang out with me through these life. So have a great one, and see you tomorrow where we read some more tarot. Bye, guys.